And these are the solutions for the third practice quiz for quiz 5 in the third trimester of Algebra 2. So again, the conversion factors are 2 pi and 360. So you just want to think about, I need to cancel my degrees as a unit. So this is times 2 pi over 360. So just take the 60 times 2 over 360. And then convert it. So 1/3, so pi over 3. And then you put the pi back in. It's kind of like a variable. So here 5 pi over 3 times 360 over 2 pi. So you want the pi radians to drop out. So that's how I always think about it. 5 times 360 over 6. And that is 300 degrees. Leave the pi out of the calculation all the time. But these are your converting factors. Some people just use pi and 180. I don't like to do that because it's not really getting at the concept of the equality of 2 pi and 360. Using the unit circle, find sine of 2 pi. So you can think about, as I come up to, or sine of pi over 2, excuse me, I think I said 2 pi, sine of pi over 2. So that's at 90. And so the y value there is 1. Or you can just simply use your calculator, make sure you're in radians mode, and that is 1. Okay, so we're here at 4 pi over 3. So this is the picture all the way around to here. And these are the sides in your right triangle, which is this coordinate, which stems from the special right triangles. Or you can simply do that and know that those, so -1/2, that's -1/2. And then sine of 4 pi over 3 is -√3/2. So have this little goodie here of these ratios handy, and the ones I have highlighted will come up. These other ones will not come up because it's concerning the reciprocal ratios, which we will not be getting into. This is a 3 here, √3/3. All right, so -√3/2. So we have -1/2, -√3/2. All right, so 5 is the arc length with the multiplier of theta over 360. Why theta over 360? Because this is given in degrees. So it has to, the units have to line up. So 225 over 360 times 2 times pi times 5. What does that all reduce to? 19.6 centimeters when you crunch it all out. Okay, so find the angle that's coterminal with this. So this is just pi over 3 because we're not out of the first quadrant, or 60 degrees. Okay, so you can look on here. It's up to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Each little mark on the unit circle is 15 degrees, by the way. And then find the tangent of that. So again, you can just do this. So 1.73, and we know that to be the square root of 3. Realize that you are taking in that particular right triangle, which is this one right here, you're taking the opposite side, which is 1/2, and you're dividing by the adjacent side, square root of 3/2. And when you do that, that opposite over adjacent reduces to the square root of 3. And I'm not going to heavily get into that, but you do the reciprocal of the bottom fraction, and you multiply by the top one, and you do a bunch of reduction steps, but that's where that's coming from. Okay, so arc length with radians given here. So theta over 2 pi times 2 pi r. And so this is where you can get rid of the 2 pi's and just do theta times r. And so we don't know what r is, and this equals 7 pi. I should have filled in with 7 pi over there. So we need to multiply both sides by 3. And then you can see that r is going to be 21 feet when you divide by pi on both sides. Okay, and then 9 is this other one where we deal with minutes or seconds if you want. So theta over 60 times 2 pi r. So we have 35 over 60 times 2 pi times 11. And that reduces to 40.3 feet. Okay, and again, this is the same as before, 43 plus pi times the radius. The radius is 21, because if you extend the circle up, you can see that that's the radius. And this will be, when you put these two together, half of 2 pi r. And that is about 109 feet. Okay, and those are the solutions for practice quiz 3. Make sure you have all of these handy. You might want to make your own little cards to do this. And they're just great reference tools. Also on the exam, probably great reference tools, even better than my notes.